This segment will show you how to install the wheels and the hitch arms to the sprayer. First, take the tank Part 2 and find the factory-installed bolts in the frame tubes along both sides underneath the tank. Next, attach the axle clamps Part U onto the factory-installed bolts and secure them with 4 SEMS nuts Part E. But do not tighten the nuts onto the bolts all the way. Leave them a little bit loose. Then take the axle Part 7 and slide it under the tank through the 2 axle clamps. Next, you will install the rest of the axle and wheel parts, sliding them onto the axle in the following order. First, take a spacer Part R, then another spacer Part Q, followed by a washer Part H, then one of the wheels Part 10 installed with the valve stem facing out, and another washer Part H. When they are all on the axle, insert a cotter pin Part M through the holes in the end of the axle to keep the wheel assembly in place. Repeat this process to secure the other wheel on the other end of the axle. Now you can go back and securely tighten the 4 SEMS nuts onto the factory-installed bolts to secure the axle clamps to the frame tubes. Next, you will attach the hitch arms to the assembly. On each side of the tank, take a hitch arm Part 8 and assemble it to the inside of one of the frame tubes underneath the tank. Secure each hitch arm by inserting 2 hex bolts Part A from the outside of the frame tube and through the aligned holes in the hitch arm. Secure them on the other side using 2 nylock nuts Part F. Do not fully tighten the nuts onto the bolts yet. Next, fasten the ends of the hitch arms together by aligning the bolt holes in the ends of the tubes and inserting 2 hex bolts Part B. Secure the bolts with 2 nylock nuts Part 10, but again, do not fully tighten the nuts onto the bolts yet.